If I speak too quietly, they're not gonna hear what I have to say. But then if I'm too loud, they're gonna think I'm obnoxious. Maybe I'll just pretend to drink so they don't ask me anything. I hope they won't ask me anything. Raise your mental hands if those are thoughts that you've had running through your mind. And even more, right? Because social anxiety does not stop. It keeps going and going and going. I know because I've lived with social anxiety almost my entire life. My name is Roxana and I'm from Honest Rocks, and I help introverts that have social anxiety get socially confident. Being free from social anxiety is amazing. I can ask questions, I can interject, I can voice my opinion, all without fear of judgment. The biggest benefit from overcoming social anxiety is the self-acceptance that comes with it. I no longer dread anything. I can choose to be in any state that I want confidently. I can speak up, I can be embarrassed, I can sit quietly in the corner by myself. It doesn't matter. I am confident in whatever state I choose to be in. But it took me a really, really, really long time to get to this point in my life. I had so many ups and downs. As an INFJ, whoop whoop, represent, and a highly sensitive person, it took a lot of mental effort to be able to get over my social anxiety. It crippled me day in and day out. Of course, I didn't start out that way having social anxiety. I'm an introvert by design, sure, but the social anxiety started happening as I started experiencing several things throughout my life. One of the major contributors to my social anxiety was that I have identity issues. Wherever I go, I don't belong there because I'm always from somewhere else. It's something that I've struggled with, and I've finally come to accept that this is such an amazing story to have. But for so long, I just did not know how to own my own story. That was really the first strike for me. The second one was the fact that I was homeschooled so that I could play professional tennis. Yep. I tried to be a professional tennis player. Obviously, it didn't work out, but that had a tremendous impact on making my social anxiety that much worse because I entered college without having any social skills. So that was definitely something that I needed to learn to overcome. Right after I graduated, I jumped into corporate America immediately. And as I started to work my way up, I noticed that extroverts were shining left and right. Up and down, everywhere. And I felt like I needed to be that. I wanted to be them. So that was definitely a detrimental way of looking at things because that brought on more social anxiety, as you can imagine. But one day I decided, you know what, this is something that I need to overcome for myself in order to progress and to grow personally. So I built a social anxiety plan. It is available for free on my website on honestrocks.com to download so you can see exactly the steps that I took to overcome my social anxiety. But after many, many years, it still came in waves, on and off, on and off. And eventually I did manage to get over that hump, and I've never looked back since. And I found that all the strategies that I've used have helped others as well, which is why I'm on this mission to help you, if you have social anxiety, become socially confident. You can connect with me on Instagram. My handle is Honest Rocks, or you can send me an email. I do weekly newsletters where I share the strategies that I've used in my life to overcome social anxiety. I talk a lot about inspirational things, motivational things. If you're into deep conversations and talking about challenges, both from a social anxiety standpoint or from being introverted, please subscribe. I would love to have you part of my community and connect with you.